Vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up.
Fuck, man, I was there too.
But it will be enough for a first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll throw it on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Damn it, I was fucking right there too.
What a first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They're bringing heat.
Good
And he
fucking
can't
sack,
escape, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looking for space, it's Webb. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. About the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To throw, it's Peppers. He's looking deep. He makes a grab. Touchdown ball! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out.
How the fuck is he? Like, I literally
not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tackled, but he has a first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Fun from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback will audible. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what?
That's so cool.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it inside.
Way to hold on to the fucking ball, man.
Made, but not before. That completion gets him 30+.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when he gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what
Have
defense
you ever something good you didn't like? Didn't like?
This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh no.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Spy.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Webb. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now adjusting.
Good tackle would be that, man.
Short of the line to gain. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Peppers. He's going for the big play.
How's that not fucking... What the fuck am I missing? How's that not interference? Like, they're both literally What's the matter?
How loud is it in this building? These fans
Auburn?
are going absolutely nuts. And I used to
Huh?
love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense
Okay.
because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the...
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up. And
can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense,
just plowing down the field. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the bridge. To the ground with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the defense is going to take advantage like that. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
Shut up, Rooster. It's fine. Perfectly fine.
The back goes in motion. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Thank you.
Back to throw, it's Peppers coming after it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I love
Mister, shut the fuck up.
Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Going to take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Trying the left side.
Fuck the fans, boy. Fuck the fans, boys. Krasinski's gonna put the fucking team on my back, sucker.
They'll spot it at the 28. The Vols want to move quickly.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Fuck off.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it up again here.
Later.
Headed to the end zone.
Fuck off there, little boy.
And he's loose, and
Fuck you
he'll
think you
take
are.
it to the house.
Be jumped up.
Volunteer. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of play. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Now on second down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just...
And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way.
Whoa.
And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They keep it on the ground.
Oh, bro, get the fuck out of here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
Man, what a great break on the football. It's squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Good shit,
That
Tab.
pass intercepted. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Come on, bro. That's a clear-cut fucking... Oh, fuck you.
By the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground.
The fact that these motherfuckers keep bumping into me is fucking hard. Unbelievable.
Really nice job
God
stopping
forbid.
the run, but the problem is
Fuck.
you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Peppers. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
He's going up top here late in the game. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner, and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being